Tom, we contracted for a new home in July with a required large deposit, 6 figures.
Yeah.
It was the builder's model, and to date they are still using it as the sales office and model. So here's my question: can we cancel and get our deposit back?
Jim, I'm going to give you what is probably bad news, but Jim, the only way for you to know for sure is to take that contract to an attorney and have him or her review it for you. Jim, as many times as I've looked at new construction contracts over my 40 years of law practice, I've come away with one conclusion, Jim, and it is those contracts are written to protect your builder. They are not written for your benefit. I would say very, very, very unlikely that you could walk away from this deal and get your deposit back. So, Jim, the real question is, when will your builder be obligated to close this transaction and finish the sale to you? That's a better question for you, Jim.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was the answer. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Tom, very much.
Okay, Jim. I wish you the best of luck. Boy, Chrissy,
thank you.
All the years that I've had people bring me new construction contracts, have they been able to get out of them and get their money back? No.
It's very, very difficult.
Yeah, and I tell you what, new construction contracts, as far as the sales pressure that are put on you as a buyer,
my gosh,
they are right up there with timeshares, folks.
Oh my gosh, timeshares for sure.
Those salespeople will make you think this is the dream. Sign on a dotted line. We got specials today. That these specials are only good for today. You want to buy this house? Get these specials. You got to sign it today, folks. When you hear those words, run
away. No, run.
Yes, exactly.
For sure. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for Jim, but
yes.
You know, Tom, how many people have come to you, and of course, you know, me some, but you over the years, and the one common thread, they may be all different builders.
Yeah.
But you look at it and it's the same result, the same sad ending.
Folks, building a home from scratch is a big pain in the can I say that word?
But
I'll say that word. So, first of all, you're going to get a much better price per square foot when you buy a used home, okay? What's a better deal? Chrissy, a brand new car or a used car?
Used.
Yeah. So not only are you going to get a better deal price per square foot on a used home, you're not going to have to deal with all these new construction problems and delays that we hear about with so many people. People who, you sign a new construction contract to build a home, guess what? It gives them, 18 months, 2 years to finish your house.
Exactly.
Do you as a buyer notice that fine print?
No.
Does that builder promise you, it says 18 months, 2 years, but we're going to have it done in 6 months?
Correct.
Are they fibbing to you? Yeah,
oh, yes.
They are.
Oh, yes. And, Tom, I actually really do find it fascinating. I'm sure it's happened once in a while for you. But here's what I find fascinating is that we get the calls after they've done it.
Yeah.
I find it really fascinating that we don't have a lot of people coming to us beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me we have some good friends that this goes back a few years, but they brought their new construction contract to me.
Right, they did they did it.
I laid out for them 4 or 5 good reasons why they should not do this. Yeah, they did.
And what happened? They did it anyway.
They did it anyway.
And they got burned. Finally, they got their money back. But am I correct? It was like over a year later, and they had to pay an attorney. And this is the other thing, folks. It's not that you wouldn't get it back. However, you have to spend more money, and it has to be an attorney as if you were going to litigation. Mm-hmm. So now you have to spend more money to get the other money back, and it's not as if, you're going to get your attorney's fees back.
Well, first of all, let's set the good news. They didn't buy that new construction, but they found the perfect used house for themselves.
Absolutely. So all is good.
All is good.
However, they went through 2 years.
2 years.
Of dealing with it and not sure if they were going to get their money back.
Well, they ended up getting their money back, but they had over 6 figures as a deposit
same as
on this.
Jim.
So what does that mean? Their money is tied up for 2 years.
That's exactly right. They're not making money on it.
They got to sit around and see, well, will this happen or will it not? In the meantime, I can't go out and look for another house.
Correct, and they had to pay money just to even get that back.
Yeah. So that's my advice to you folks. Do not buy new construction homes unless it's like literally built and ready for you to build into,
Right,
move into.
and go into.